So what's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Decided I'd speak on a few things. You know, this YouTube shit's funny, you know. I got into this YouTube because, you know, people were calling out my name and I just had to respond, you know. Now it seems as though it's all quiet on the front, you know. These YouTube streets. Where'd everybody go, you know? Where's all my haters at? Where's Mob Type? Where's Ivy, the one? Some of you other dreads out there. You know, the reason why I started this YouTube, you know, I ain't really into this YouTube, but I figured I had to respond, you know. I didn't have to respond, but I figured I would respond. Talk about a few things. That Mob Type one, he was the one I was trying to warn people from, you know. Because I remember this guy from back in the days and shit. I don't know if it was back in the Charleston White days or what it was. But I remember this guy was hating. Was talking shit, some racist shit or something. It was one of my comments or something. And then I ran into him again with the fucking, what's that, PewTube. And I was fucking with PewTube for a minute. It was, watching that dude was kind of funny, you know, pulling people's coats and shit. And I think he ended up pulling Mob Type's coat one day or something. Something happened. And all of a sudden, I don't know, I just didn't see Pew no more. And later on, bam, Mob Type comes back in the mix and shit. Admitting that he's the one that got fucking PewTube shit shut down and all this shit, you know. Like I said, this YouTube shit's kind of funny and shit. So, I think it was, I don't know, ATM or someone out there I was trying to give heads up to, you know, watch this guy shit, you know. He's gonna snitch, you can get strikes, you gonna get your shit fucking taken down, he's gonna report you to fucking YouTube police, you know. I don't know what this guy is about and shit. You know, one of his videos I seen him, he was all night and doing some investigations and shit on everybody. So I don't know, he's like them Charleston White, you know, I know that shit's a lot of acting shit. Charleston White, he bought the Charleston White book and shit, and that's his fucking go-to. That's his mentor and shit, you know. So a lot of shit he does, it's just like Charleston White, you know, flexing the guns and all that funny shit, you know. You know, those motherfuckers out here that know what's up. We don't trip on shit like that. The guy that's gonna do some shit ain't gonna show what he's gonna do some shit with. First of all, I mean, it was good. It was a good show, though. You know, Charleston White's the same. Talk a lot of shit. Talk a lot of racist shit. Talk a lot of shit about the dead and all that shit. Talk a lot of shit about there being, I don't even know if this guy's believing in God and shit. You know, the way they talk. You know, my belief with God is, I believe in God, you know. My belief in God is different than like the churchgoers, but I believe in God. So I know someone's holding me down. Someone's holding me through this life. I ain't doing this shit by myself, you know. All the times you've gone through things, you've been lucky and shit. I know there's a God. I know there's a God. And besides, you know, me saying I know there's a God, you know, growing up, it was hard for me to understand the idea of the meaning of a God, you know. up, I seen people praying to Buddha, I seen people praying to Christian, I seen people Catholic, you know. One thing I do know is that, you know, people talk about life in God, and everything's meant to be. You know, when you see things go down, you know, when you're from the shit, if you guys know what I'm talking about, you've seen things and shit. This idea of when people talking about, you know, God, you know, that your time will come, you know, God has his ways, you know, God handles it. You know, there was people, you know, that opened my eyes about things like that. It got me thinking about God, life. And I know some of you real ones know what I'm talking about. Don't get that shit twisted with the devil and God. You know, those are two different things, you know. The devil was shit. He was once cool, man. But the thing was, he had too much fucking power and shit. And he was using it for the wrong things and shit. You know what I mean? People don't know the history of the devil, about him. You know, the devil shit. All the bitches like the devil. Back, if you read the Bible, you know, I didn't go to church. I'm not a church-going person, but I read the Bible. I ain't gonna be stupid and shit. I don't see what these people are following out here and shit. The masses, you know. I read that shit, you know. Shit, people living to be 900 years old. 700 years old, shit. Anyways, the devil, you know, from what I learned, this guy was like, you know, the suave guy. Had all the girls, played the best music, man. This guy, I think that's why the whole music industry is twisted up, because, you know, if you know about the devil, he was the ruler of the music. His music put people in, like, his music was so great that people adored his fucking music. You see, the thing about the devil was he was doing things that, you know, God didn't agree with. I think he was playing both sides from what I understand. And God said, nah, man, if you're finna be one of us and be godly, you can't be acting like a fool like you're acting like. You know, he was out there fucking with, you know, the people. You know, the people that God created and shit. He was twisting, playing games now. Yeah, you guys ever watch Clash of the Titans?